5:44. Spring is in full swing in the 608 this morning with the growing season well underway. Lisa Briggs joins us live from the Brewers Company with some easy advice for you at home this morning. Lisa, good morning to you. Thanks for joining us.
You're welcome. How are you guys?
Oh, we are doing wonderful, of course, with this forecast as well, which means you guys have been super busy at the Brewers Company.
It is bonkers here. Even the days when it's a little chilly, like Mother's Day, Sunday was cold and rainy, and we were still really busy. So spring has sprung, and everybody is really excited to get out there and get planting. And I know that one of the things that we see in the garden center, a question that we hear all the time, especially this year, is critters are doing damage to gardens. And so, what do you do about that? So one of the big plant predators, I guess you'd call it, would be rabbits. And the way you can tell if you have rabbit damage is that it looks like somebody took a scissors or a pruner or a little nipper and just cut the plants off. Sometimes they eat them, sometimes they just cut them off and they're laying on the ground. And for rabbits, I like to use a scent repellent like, there's one called Shake Away that's, and Mark loves to hear me say this at the noon show, freeze-dried granulated predator urine.
Oh boy.
What? I know. So basically it's just fox urine that's been freeze-dried. So you can't smell it when you put it down, but the rabbits can. And so you just sort of sprinkle it around the edges of your beds, and that will help to keep them away. It's been really effective for me personally because I have a front yard that's no lawn. It's just full of hostas, and the rabbits do see it as one big salad bowl. And it does really help. The other thing I've been hearing about a lot in the store are chipmunks and squirrels that are digging things up. So, you're putting in these lovely little tomato plants, and they're so tiny and looking super vulnerable, and you put it in a pot, and then you come out the next morning and it's been pulled out. And so, Gail, who is our buyer for this kind of thing, has a new product called squirrel mace, like mace that you would spray at some, at an attacker or something. And again, it's scent-based, but it has like some mint and some other things in it that squirrels really don't like. And so it will tend to keep them away. So if you have pots or, a raised garden bed or something where you're putting out your tender seedlings and they're getting unplanted, let's say, try that one, and that might help with that.
All those little things can make a big difference when it comes to our growing, Lisa.
Yeah, if you're going to go to the trouble to do a veg garden, you really don't need the squirrels and rabbits and those kinds of guys going in there and sort of decimating all your hard work. After all, you want this to grow up to be this big and full of tomatoes, not, laying on the soil kind of pathetic and sad looking.
Yeah, nobody wants that. After all that effort, especially.
Absolutely.
Lisa, thank you so much. Of course, we'll have more advice from you coming up here at our next half hour. I've got more information up on channel3000.com as well. Remember, you can always let me know what inspires you in the 608. You can reach out either on social media or email us at inthe608@wisctv.com for a chance to be featured. We're getting into the busy season now. A lot of those summer festivals are coming back. I know this Friday I'll be at Sitting to My in Stoughton. They're getting me all dressed up.
Oh, I'm excited for that.
I had to go try on the costume. They have to get it all tailored in, so that'll be Friday. But it's fun. This is the time of year everyone's getting outside. We talk about spring planting. It's just good to see that life back in the air again.
You're living the life in the 608. That's
every morning,
sure.
baby.